In the world of financial wisdom, there exists an unspoken truth that the promises of banks can often be misleading. They tell us that our money will grow safely in our accounts, thanks to the magic of interest. But here's the catch. While the numbers on our bank statements may indeed multiply, the true value of our money remains stagnant, overshadowed by the relentless march of inflation. Chapter 1. Unmasking the Mirage. Imagine this. You deposit your hard-earned cash in a bank, believing it's a fortress safeguarding your wealth. But lurking beneath the surface, inflation is on the rise, eroding the real worth of your money. It's a silent wealth killer, and our bank accounts are the unsuspecting victims. Chapter 2. The Resilient Guardians. Gold, silver, and platinum are not just elements, they're timeless reservoirs of value. In an age where governments print money with abandon, these metals remain scarce and steadfast. Chapter 3. The Golden Ascent. Consider this. In the 1950s, an ounce of gold could be purchased for a mere $400. Fast forward to 2023, and that same ounce commands an astonishing $2,000. Prime XPD's forecast predict it could soar to an astounding $10,000 by 2032. While paper currency falters, gold continues its ascent. Chapter 4. Beyond Cash, Industrial Commodities. Dive into the realm of industrial commodities, where scarcity meets utility. Silver, the linchpin of electronics and medical equipment, stands as a prime example. Cobalt, nickel, and copper, with their unique properties, drive industries forward. Chapter 5. The Cobalt Surge. Witness the Cobalt Surge. In 2012, it traded at a modest $20,000 per ton. By 2022, the price had doubled to an astonishing $40,000 per ton. The insatiable demand for cobalt, driven by its role in electric vehicle batteries, paints a vivid picture of the potential for raw materials in your portfolio. Chapter 6. Safe Havens in Turbulent Waters. In a world where fiat currencies reign supreme, geopolitical stability becomes paramount. Switzerland, a bastion of economic strength, offers refuge in the form of the Swiss franc. It's a safe haven when financial storms gather. Chapter 7. The Swiss franc's triumph. History bears witness to the Swiss franc's triumph. During the Eurozone debt crisis in 2009 and the global financial turmoil in 2008, substantial funds sought solace in Swiss banks to shield their wealth from currency depreciation. In early 2023, one Swiss franc equaled an astounding $1.1074. Chapter 8. Sovereign Guarantees, a rock-solid investment. What underpins the value of a nation's currency? It's the full faith and credit of the government. This is where sovereign guarantees come into play. Governments are the last line of defense against financial collapse, making their bonds a cornerstone of stability. Chapter 9. The Greek Dilemma. But tread carefully. Recall the Greek sovereign debt crisis in 2009. The International Monetary Fund, Eurogroup, and European Central Bank had to repeatedly intervene to avert disaster. A government's global strength is a factor that can't be overlooked. Chapter 10. Value Stocks and the Art of Investment. Now, let's venture into the world of stocks. Not all stocks are created equal. Some are more risk-averse than others. Value stocks, like Nucor, thrive on established demand. They offer steady price appreciation and dividends. Chapter 11. The Power of Value Stocks. Take Nucor, for example. Specializing in industrial metals, it represents a less risky investment due to its solid fundamentals. But researching individual stocks can be time-consuming. This is where dividend-focused mutual funds, such as the Vanguard High Dividend Yield Index Fund Admiral Shares, shine. Chapter 12. Land and Real Estate, Timeless Assets. Land, the cornerstone of civilization, remains an invaluable asset. Whether for homes, schools, or factories, its demand remains constant. Residential and commercial properties built upon it are also in perpetual demand. Chapter 13. The Infallible Land. Consider this. According to Bloomberg, housing prices tripled between 1992 and 2020, despite the 2008 housing bubble. Real estate offers a hedge against the devaluation of the dollar. But you don't need to be a millionaire to invest in it. Real estate investment trusts, REITs, open doors to all investors. Chapter 14. Collectibles, a timeless investment. Intriguingly, the world of investments extends beyond traditional assets. Vintage cars, rare artworks, luxury handbags, limited edition watches, and iconic books' first editions form a distinct asset class, collectibles. Chapter 15. The price of rarity. Consider this. A 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe sold for a staggering €135 million in 2022. Only 2 of these cars were ever made, rendering them rare collectibles. Similarly, iconic paintings like Leonardo da Vinci's Solvitor Mundi can fetch astronomical prices. Chapter 16. Investment dreams within reach. For many, investing in collectibles may seem like an unattainable dream. However, online marketplaces such as Whatnot provide opportunities to sell rare items like baseball cards, comic books, and action figures. Even partial ownership of collectibles is possible through platforms like Convoy and Masterworks.